Hello, everybody, and welcome into tonight's broadcast as we get this Week 15 matchup of the 2021 NFL season underway, a special Saturday night game here at the tail end of the regular season between the New England Patriots and the Indianapolis Colts, a pivotal matchup here in the AFC Playoff Picture. I apologize for missing the first drive of this game. Indianapolis did end up punting, so it's the New England offense now on the field for the first time tonight at Lucas Oil Stadium in Indianapolis, Indiana. The Patriots with a 9-4 record, sitting second overall in the AFC, but it's very close in the standings as Indianapolis sit at 7-6, and this pass into the flat caught by Stevenson, and he'll run it ahead just shy of the first down, knocked out of bounds to set up 3rd down and 1 on the offensive line for the Patriots. It's Wynn, Karras, and then we got for the skill players Stevenson, Bourne, Aguilar, Myers, and Henry. And this is a big 3rd and short. In fact, Stevenson was knocked out of bounds 2 yards short of the first down. And so here we go with 4 receivers wide for New England, 3 to the right, 1 to the left as Jakobi Meyers pinches in, and dropping back to throw is Jones. Jones steps into the pocket and delivers a dime over the middle. It's Jakobi Meyers hauling it in for a Patriots first down. Well, that's great patience there by Mac Jones. Of course, the Patriots coming off of a bye, so they haven't played in 12 days. It was that Monday night win against Buffalo the last time the Patriots played, and so they should be well rested up. Mac Jones pretty much didn't even need to show up that night either, so it was a nice win, a nice easy night for Mac Jones in his case, where he only passed 3 times. So what's going on, Nate? But no, I can't agree with you there. Let's go Patriots, is all I have to say, Nate. And then thanks, Quinn, for tuning in. And yeah, I appreciate that, man. I'll probably make a video either tomorrow or later in the week, letting all of the subscribers know that, yeah, I will be attending Syracuse University. So yeah, I applied early decision to Syracuse, and luckily I was accepted. So I am looking forward to attending Syracuse in the fall. And yeah, I'll definitely just make a videos to let everyone know. Looking forward to that. And what's going on, Gisira? Welcome in to the stream. Glad to see you here on the broadcast on the Saturday night. All right, Nate, your dad's a Colts fan. I see. I know, Quinn. Hey, it just takes patience. It just takes patience to gain a following. So I really appreciate all of the subscribers here on YouTube. And yeah, that's definitely the big news of the weekend, that I will be attending Syracuse in the fall, which I'm looking forward to. How am I going to stream in my dorm? I probably won't be able to, Quinn. Yeah, I'll be too busy probably at college anyway. I'll still try to put out some content now and then here on the channel. But yeah, once we get there in the fall of next year, when I head off to college, I probably will have to cut back, on the streams a little bit, just because, yeah, it won't be an ideal setting. Fortunately, here at home, I have a quiet basement where I'm able to do this and have a good time with you guys and do play-by-play commentary of a variety of games. But yeah, once I start college, it's it's going to be a bit more challenging, but I'll still try to put some content out there, no doubt about it. What are my grades like? They're pretty good, Quinn. I have pretty much all A's. Yeah, I have all A's. I did have a B in an AP class though, so I can live with that. But yeah, I'm mainly an all A student, as that is Mac Jones running with it all by himself, and he'll obtain the first down, and the Patriots move the chains. How come every time you join, more people come? I don't know, Nate. I think I don't know. I guess usually you're one of the first to join. Maybe that's part of it, and then everyone else joins the party after that. Here's 1st and 10 from the Indianapolis 48. There was an injury timeout, by the way. Couldn't quite catch who the injured Colt was, but here's Jones dropping back, hands it off to Bourne. Bourne to the left side, but only picks up a yard as the tackle was made by Zaire Franklin. Oh, I'm glad to hear that, man. I'm glad you like my YouTube channel. That's wonderful to hear. Let's get Jeffrey. We got Jeffrey in the house. Welcome in, man. And go Pats. Here we go on 2nd down and 9 for New England. No score early on in Indianapolis. Jones, screen pass, caught in the backfield. Jonnu Smith slip up, breaks a tackle, and takes off for a 1st down inside the 25. Goes Smith, but we do have a penalty marker down. And let's see what the call is. And it will be coming back for New England as the penalty is against the offense. And it was a holding call. Yep, there it was against an offensive lineman. I think it might have been Mason. Couldn't quite get a number on there. Thank you so much, Jeffrey. Much appreciated, man. Yeah, I'm very excited about getting accepted to Syracuse. Very excited about the future and heading off to Syracuse in the fall. Definitely looking forward to it. He was just being nice, Quinn, as we have a delay a game call now against New England. So the fans at Lucas Oil Stadium perhaps making a difference here as the Patriots ran out of time to snap the ball, and it's another penalty as they now face a 2nd and 19, move back to their own 43-yard line. You might get a job at Kroger to push shopping carts. Awesome, man, as that's caught along the left sideline, but it's only about a 3-yard gain. And the Colts defense feeding off the crowd right now. That was Isaac Rochelle making the play. 3rd and long for the Patriots. I will say, Nate, the Kroger, the only reason I know what Kroger is because I lived in Kentucky for 2 years before moving back to Massachusetts. If I had never moved to Kentucky and stayed in Massachusetts my whole life, I would have not known what Kroger was because that is not a thing here in the Northeast. I know it's a very popular grocery store down south. As Mac Jones drops back, he's under pressure. And he's taken down. It's the first sack of the game, and it's DeForest Buckner, the former 49er, taking down Jones. And the Patriots will punt as that drive just got worse and worse, and the penalties proving costly. But yeah, I had no idea what Kroger was until I moved to Kentucky, and that's the only way I found out what Kroger was, as Jake Bailey will punt this one away from inside the 25, and a fair catch called for. Ball nearly dropped by Hines, but he held on to it. He thought he was bumped. No flag thrown, though. And yeah, Song, I think everyone agrees that a Bucks-Pats Super Bowl would certainly be epic, to say the least. All right, after the commercial break, it's back to Indy, a Saturday night special in a pivotal matchup in the AFC. 2 wins separate these teams. And in such a tight conference, there's so much at stake. I'll be back with more in a moment, so stick around. No score in Indy. And welcome back in, everybody. Bill Belichick, an 18-2 record against a player with 1,000+ rush yards entering a game. Well, Jonathan Taylor has 1,348 entering tonight. And that's just an incredible stat, really, as Bill Belichick, obviously one of, if not the greatest coach of all time, and always finds ways to prevent the strength of the opponent to beat his team, as this is a gap opening up down the left sideline, and taking off for a huge carry is Cootie, and that is a big play, as it was actually Ashton Dulin, I beg your pardon. Dulin with the carry down the left sideline, and the Colts pick up a first down and much more. Great blocking up front. In fact, Jack Doyle was in there helping out, the tight end for Indianapolis, and the Colts on the move right away on their second drive of the night. Let me change the scoreboard color. I'm feeling some red tonight since the Colts are blue themselves. I don't want to do that. There we go. As this is a carry up the middle and taken to the 30, 11-yard pickup for Jonathan Taylor, the aforementioned Jonathan Taylor, who has just been spectacular this season running the ball. Indianapolis have definitely banked on his impressive performances. Such a vital part of this offense. And a nice move by Taylor on that last carry. Just a little hesitation move can prove to be a big difference. Yeah, he also has 336 receiving yards, I should mention. So he's capable of that as well. As this is handed off, and it'll be a short carry, although some nice yards after contact. Oh, the red's too bright. All right, Quinn. Sounds good. Let me. Oh, that's way too dark. Hold on. Maybe like that. Yeah, that's good, I think. Let me know, Quinn. That's good. All right, cool. What's good, Ryan? Welcome into the stream, man. Yes, absolutely, Ryan. Congrats, first of all, on getting accepted to Syracuse as well. And yeah, I'm super thrilled to meet you in person next fall. I'm looking forward to it, man. Looking forward to meeting you. And I know Andre will be going to Syracuse as well, who I also met from Sportscaster, but have never met in person. So yeah, really cool. A lot, well, not a lot, but a couple people like yourself that I have, known online and met online that I've never met in person. I'll get to do so at Syracuse. So yeah, man, it's gonna be a fun time. Gonna be a fun time. What's good, Todd? Welcome in. Welcome into the broadcast, Todd. I appreciate that, Ryan. I appreciate that. Yeah, I was anxiously awaiting, that email, that acceptance letter. So I was, because I had already been accepted to 5 schools before last night, before I heard from Syracuse, and I was like, come on, I just want to find out whether I got in or not. But yeah, I was glad to see that. Second down and 5 here. Jonathan Taylor in the red zone has had 71 rush attempts this season. And here are Indianapolis in the red zone from the 16-yard line. It's Taylor again, moving to the left side and stopped about 2 yards short of the first down. Yeah, Quinn, I'm definitely I'm definitely going. Yeah, I applied early decision, so that means if you get accepted, that's where you're going. So I decided to apply early decision, and luckily I got in. Yeah, all I have to do is officially fill out the paperwork or whatever, and then I'll be it'll be official. But yeah, as this is Run up the middle. Jonathan Taylor for a first down. They just keep on feeding him, and it sets up 1st and goal for Indianapolis. Oh, really, Ryan? Yeah. No, I understand, man. Dang, you're vacationing in Florida. That's awesome. I wish I was there. We don't. We go. We're in school till Thursday. I don't know what it's like at St. John's Prep. I know. I know private schools tend to have a um a longer Christmas break, as this is flipped to the right side and run down the sideline and into the end zone by Nyheim Hines. And the Indianapolis Colts strike first. Jonathan Taylor making himself noticed early on, in case the Patriots didn't already know about him. What a drive here by the Colts. And then Hines finishing off. And Jonathan Taylor helping out with a block on J.C. Jackson. So not only is Taylor making an impact with the ball in his hands, but also without, as the extra point is good. And the lead is 7-0 in the Colts' favor. You get 2 weeks, Ryan? Dang, that's lucky. Yeah, we just get we just get 1 week basically. We get obviously Christmas Eve, Friday, and then the week after that, and then we go back Monday the 3rd. Yeah, I know. That's us every year, Ryan. Every year we don't get out until the day before Christmas Eve, unless it's, of course, the weekend. If Christmas Eve, lies on a Sunday or something, or a Monday, then that's different. But yeah, Nate, you don't know what Syracuse is? Come on, man. You know what Syracuse University is. There's no way you don't know what Syracuse is. I mean, maybe you don't. Hey, that's fine, but I would be surprised. All right, I'm going to step aside for a quick commercial break. 7-0 Patriots, or rather Colts in front. Hopefully the Patriots can bounce back. They'll have their second possession of the game next. Stay tuned. All right, welcome back in, everybody. So that last drive for Indianapolis consisted of 7 carries and just 1 pass, and it worked quite well. The Colts on the board first with a 7-0 lead after that touchdown. Here's Olszewski with the return for New England, and he's hit hard at the 20-yard line, and that's where New England will open up their second drive of the night with 3:49 left in the first quarter. You've never heard of a college named Syracuse? Wow, that's surprising, Nate. They're in the ACC. They're in the ACC. Just look up Syracuse University. Yeah, I have a feeling he is messing with me, Quinn. I really do have a feeling he is messing with me. But hey, I don't know. I don't know how to take whether or not to take people serious over comments. It's tough because I'm not. I can't tell, as that's another nice play by the Indianapolis defense. They've been playing well really from the start. That first drive, obviously the penalties hurt New England themselves, but the Colts had some nice plays defensively. That was a 2-yard loss. The Patriots have only picked up 18 yards in this first quarter. Here's 2nd and 12 with 4 wide. Mac Jones looking to his right. The throw caught after it was initially bobbled, and Kendrick Bourne turns the corner, and he'll be pushed back and put down at the 27-yard line or so. We'll see where they mark it. Yeah, Quinn, I guess that's just, you never know what to expect online or in stream. So, yeah. Who knows? Yeah, that's right. Here comes 3rd and 3 for the Patriots. 3 receivers lined up to the left, 2 to the right. Mac Jones in the shotgun. He drops back, throws towards the sideline, catch made, and it's a first down, New England. Jacoby Myers gets just enough to move the chains, and it's a big 3rd down conversion for New England. Oh, gosh. Yeah, great protection by the offensive line of the Patriots as Jones connected with Myers. 1st and 10 from the 31. Nelson Aguilar lined up to the right. It's handed off to Bolden, who makes a couple of nice moves, and Bolden bullies his way through for a 4-yard gain. 2nd down and 6 as he gets to the 35. Oh yeah, Jeffrey. Sorry, I did see your last comment. Forgot about it. Yes, I will be. I won't be doing both college football playoff semifinals, but I do plan on doing the Michigan Georgia game, so the night game, because I think I'll be away during the day. Plus, Michigan Georgia should be the better game, although I'll be interested to see what kind of fight Cincinnati can put up against Alabama. But yeah, I'll be planning on doing Michigan Georgia New Year's Eve night as Stevenson, runs into a teammate and eventually gets tackled for a loss on the play. That really ended in disaster for the Patriots as Stevenson collided with Isaiah Wynn. And then Stevenson just had to surrender at that point. Here's 3rd and 9 for the Patriots. They've already converted 1 3rd down on this drive. Can they do it again? Jones going to air it out deep down the left sideline, but it's incomplete through the hands of Jacoby Myers as the pass was on target, but Myers just could not quite make the play. There was a good look as Myers had it. He had it in his hands. It just slipped through in the end. Here comes the punt. Jake Bailey has it blocked. That punt's blocked, and it's a rolling ball into the end zone. Recovered for a touchdown. And the Colts have just doubled the lead. Can you believe that? EJ Speed with the recovery in the end zone, and Indianapolis take a 13-0 lead. The Colts are getting everything right here in this opening quarter of play. A big-time blocked punt, and EJ Speed able to recover it in the end zone. 4-6 And now the extra point coming up as Lucas Oil Stadium is absolutely rocking right now. The extra point is good, converted by Michael Badgley. Jake Bailey couldn't get his punt away clean. A block and a recovery in the end zone. The Colts up 14-0. The Patriots with a lot of work to do. I'll be back in a moment as yes, Jeffrey, I did see that Providence beat UConn earlier today. Yeah, that's a big win for Providence basketball, no doubt about that. As I'll be back after the break, late first quarter, Colts up by 2 touchdowns. Hello, everybody, and welcome back into the broadcast. Late first quarter and a blocked punt by the Colts. Recovered in the end zone, results in touchdown number 2 of the night. And it looked like for the Colts, that was, if I'm not mistaken, Malik Jefferson blocking the punt. Although I'm not entirely sure. It was the second blocked punt return for a touchdown by E.J. Speed. I'd like to take one more look at that, at the replay on that blocked punt, as that's kicked into the end zone for a touchback. And with 14 seconds left in the first quarter, the Patriots find themselves conceding more points than they did all of last game against Buffalo, and we're only in the first quarter. And it is the largest deficit for New England since week 3 against New Orleans. And of course, that was the very beginning of the season before this 7-game win streak got underway for the Patriots. As Jones will look to throw, rolling right under pressure. The catch made, and Jonnu Smith knocked out of bounds by Davis, and that will bring us to the end of quarter 1. What's good, Adam? Welcome in. Yep, Colts up 14-0 through 1 quarter of play. We'll see if the Patriots can wake up in quarter 2, which is coming your way next, so stick around. Welcome back. We start the second quarter with the Colts up 14-0, and the Patriots looking for answers as the drive will resume from the 28-yard line as the teams switch ends. In New England with a lot of work to do. Jones throws to the right sideline, caught by Aguilar, who is sent out of bounds by the Colts cornerback, Kenny Moore. Kenny Moore there to make the play. And what a start this has been for Indianapolis. And I agree, Adam. The Patriots definitely need to wake up. Yeah, not the start they were looking for. Of course, New England coming off the bye. And hey, gotta acknowledge the dedication from you, Todd. Yeah, 2 a.m. in the UK. I know Adam's also in the UK, so that is certainly some great dedication as this ball is handed off, and another tackle for loss. A play by Darius Leonard in New England will punt for the second time tonight. For the third time tonight, I should say. Last punt was blocked. It was Bolden trying to make a move out of the backfield, but simply had nowhere to run, nowhere to escape. And this time, Bailey will try to get away a clean punt as we are in the early stages of quarter two at Lucas Oil Stadium. This one does get away with no issues, and out of bounds it goes. We'll see where they spot it. Indianapolis will get the ball in decent field position, it looks like. 13:28 left in quarter two. The home team up 14-0, and the Colts with the ball after this. And we resume quarter two at Lucas Oil Stadium with the Colts leading 14-0. A reminder that Monday, 5 p.m. Eastern time, the Raiders take on the Browns. And then at 8:15, it's Vikings-Bears, a rare Monday night doubleheader, which was not originally scheduled. Vikings-Bears was the original Monday Night Football game, still in its same time slot of 8:15 Eastern. But that 5 o'clock Raiders-Browns game was moved from today to Monday, actually, because of a COVID outbreak within the Cleveland Browns organization. So that's why that game will take place on Monday rather than today. It's supposed to be the earlier game. So that's handed off, and Jonathan Taylor will set up second and short. Welcome to the broadcast, Nick. Glad to see you. Hope you're having a wonderful weekend, Nick, and hope you're having, I hope you're having a good holiday season. As Christmas is a week from today now, which is crazy, and I appreciate you tuning in a lot. As 2nd and 6 is on the way for Indianapolis. Play clock winding down for the Colts. Carson Wentz will hand it off, and that will be a 2-yard gain for Jonathan Taylor. And Nick, I'm not sure if you found out in any way. I don't believe you did, but I did want to share the news with you that I got accepted to Syracuse University, early decision. So I will be going to Syracuse, which I'm really looking forward to. So yeah, I'm super pumped for that next fall to be heading up to Syracuse. Yeah, so just wanted to share that news with you. As that's handed off to Jack Doyle. Nope, Jonathan Taylor. Jack Doyle with a block. I was gonna say that was Doyle. That was a bit of trickery from the Colts, but it was Taylor, and he was just a half yard short of the first down. 4th and 1 coming up for Indianapolis. Well, that's good. Hugo, welcome in. Yeah, NFL on a Saturday. I'm more days of NFL I'm happy with. Gotta say that. Quinn, I believe he's just joking around. As this is handed off again, and it looks like they have enough for the first down. They do. So the chains are moved by Indy. A nice quarterback keeper there as Carson Wentz charged ahead for the first down. Just went over the top and certainly got enough. Yeah, Hugo. U.S. Bosnia is going on right now. I've been checking in on that game. I saw that Bosnia got a red card when I checked on it during a commercial break of this game. 1st and 10 now from the 45. Play action. Wentz under pressure, buying time, airing it out. He completes the pass caught downfield by Zach Pascal. And Pascal fired up as the Colts are deep into New England territory now. Yeah, Jeffrey. Yep, I know. Yeah, Syracuse, BC, ACC rivals. I mean, sort of rivals for some sports, I guess you could say a little bit. Yeah, that'll be fun covering Syracuse games when they play Boston College. As this is a new set of downs for the Colts, and it's a carry up the middle for Jonathan Taylor, only picks up 2. Tackle there made by Judon and company. I'm just seeing your comment now, Adam. Trust me, Adam, I will definitely not be a football player at Syracuse. If you put me on the football field, I would probably break every bone on my body for first tackle of the game. If I got tackled by, a defensive lineman, that's it. As this is a play action, and Wentz in a bit of trouble. He's rolling left, escaping Lawrence Guy, and he's going to run forward for the first down before scampering out of bounds. That's intelligent decision-making from Carson Wentz. And a fresh set of downs once more for the Colts. Current drive, 7 plays, 45 yards, and a hair over 5 minutes. Ball on the 20 now as Indianapolis once again are into the red zone. Taylor to the outside, gets a nice block, and pushed out at the 14 by Duggar and Phillips. A 6-yard pickup for Jonathan Taylor, who has not slowed down since that second drive of the game, where the first points of the game came for the Colts. Yeah, Jeffrey. Yep, Celtics are playing the Knicks right now. Don't know what the score is now. I had it on a little bit earlier. Oh, looks like it's a close game, yeah. I don't know, Hugo, if Pepe is leaving to the Bundesliga. I don't think he is yet, but there have been a lot of rumors that he may make a move to the Bundesliga as New England call their first time out. Thanks so much, Nick. Yeah, I'm really excited about it. You know, that was my number one school on my list, obviously, and yeah, I was anxiously awaiting their decision, and I was beyond delighted when I saw the acceptance letter last night. So yeah, I really appreciate that, Nick, and yeah, I'll definitely stay in touch. Definitely stay in touch. No doubt about that. And can't thank you enough for all the opportunities you provided for me that really helped me improve my craft and have the belief in myself that I could, you know, improve and really make something big out of this and turn it into a possible career, which is obviously my aim. As that's a handoff up the middle. Taylor stopped a yard shy of the first down. We've played just past 7.5 minutes of the second quarter, so about midway through the quarter. And a big 3rd and short on the way for the Colts. Celtics are up by 6. All right, great to hear, Jeffrey. Yep, I'll be keeping tabs on that, no doubt about it. Here's another carry to Taylor, and he's got the first down straight up the gut for a gain of 3. First down and goal for Indianapolis. How far is Syracuse from Boston? It's about 5 hours, Hugo. Yeah, it's about a 5-hour drive, so it's not too bad. I like it because, you know, I'll be independent. I'll be far enough away from home where I'll be, you know, independent and on my own, obviously, but I'll also be a car ride away. You know, it's not like I'll have to take a plane to go to college, which will be nice. I'll only be, you know, a 5-hour car ride away, which is convenient. I should go to Harvard. Yeah, I'm not sure if I'd be able to get into Harvard, Nate. Short carry by Taylor again. 2nd down and goal, and it's just run, run, run for Indianapolis. 17 rushes, 5 passes here so far in the game. And it's been a lengthy drive here. 2nd and goal now from the 7. Taylor in the backfield, 1 receiver to the right. And here is Taylor again. But this time the Patriots read it nicely as he's tackled at the line of scrimmage. There to make the play was Christian Barmore. Barmore, a rookie. Oh, Taylor's on your fantasy team, Nate. All right. Do I know anything about Isaac? Yeah, I've been staying in touch with Isaac Nick. Yeah, he's been from my knowledge, he's been doing well. Yeah, we've been staying in touch. So, um, yeah, he has his website FL Teams going strong. As Wentz throws to the end zone, but it's just high. He was trying to connect with Mo Alley Cox in the back of the end zone. Duggar was there in coverage, but the throw just a hair high, and it's 4th and goal. But yeah, Nick, I mean, I've been keeping in touch with Isaac. I think he's been mainly focused on covering covering the Florida sports teams on his website, which is having a lot of success. He's been doing a great job running FL Teams, and I think he has been covering some of his high school games too. I think I've seen him post him covering his high school football games and stuff like that. As the field goal attempt is good, sent through the uprights by Michael Badgley. 17-0. Indianapolis extend the lead. It's a 17-0 lead for Indy with 4:31 remaining. Yeah, Adam, as I said, I'll be a 5-hour drive away from my house. Yeah. So Syracuse is about 5 hours from where I live. You'll miss this room. Yeah. I mean, I'll still do some streams once in a while when I come back for home for some school breaks. But how is Quinn doing? Yeah, Quinn's doing good, Nick. Quinn was actually in here a little while ago. I don't think he is in the stream anymore. But yeah, Quinn's doing well. He also has his website, bostonsportswave.com, which I help out writing some game recaps on that website. As you see, it's advertised here on the ticker. Definitely suggest for anyone who's on the stream, check out bostonsportswave.com if you're a Boston sports fan. Oh, Quinn is still here. All right. There we go. Yeah, Quinn is still here. So Quinn can tell you himself, Nick, how he's doing. But yeah, to my knowledge, Quinn is doing very well, working hard, running bostonsportswave.com, which he does an awesome job at, by the way. All right, I'm going to step aside for a quick break. But after, the Patriots will get the ball down 17-0. So stick around. All right, welcome back into the broadcast, everybody. Sorry about that. Just had to go upstairs to get something as only the kickoff occurred, and it was a touchback. First 3 possessions for New England have not gone to plan. A punt, a blocked punt, and another punt. Mac Jones, 6 of 7 for 35 yards so far. Play action pass, and it's a low throw caught. Kendrick Bourne able to make the play. First down, New England, and that's a good start to the drive. We'll see if the Patriots can keep it going. Look at some key games here in Week 15. That includes actually a number of intriguing ones. Tennessee, Pittsburgh tomorrow. as well as Green Bay, Baltimore, and then in the nightcap, New Orleans, Tampa. And then Tuesday, Washington takes on Philadelphia. Washington, keep in mind, they're still in the hunt for a possible wild card spot, believe it or not. And that will be Tuesday because of COVID postponing that game. It was originally supposed to be Sunday afternoon. Why are loads of NFL, NHL, and NBA games being called off? Yeah, Adam, it's just positive COVID tests with the new variant, I suppose. It's getting a bit ugly, unfortunately, Adam, to be honest. But hopefully things will settle down in the next few weeks, as that was a high throw for Jonnu Smith over the middle and nearly picked off. They're in coverage for Indy with Phillips. Or no, sorry, it was Moore. Yep, Moore, and Willis was there as well. Off the left hand of Smith, excuse me. I'm all over the place right now. I think the Patriots' slow start is throwing me off, folks. Yeah, I knew that was it, Nick. I knew that was it. Here's Jones. Has time. That is a dime. Connecting there with Hunter Henry, and Henry's into the red zone. The Patriots on the move with under 3 to go in the opening half of play, I should say. Oh, wow. So, yeah, Celtics-Knicks coming down to the wire. All righty. What's good, Vaughn? Welcome in, by the way. Yeah, Patriots, well, they were looking bad up until about a minute ago. Here we go on a fresh set of downs. Yeah, Phillip Rivers is retired, Hugo. Yeah, Rivers is retired. It's a pass out wide to Myers, who gets a block from Henry. And out of bounds with 2:17 left in the half. The Patriots have scored in the first half in 99 straight games, by the way. Longest active streak in the NFL. That's remarkable, trying to make it 100 consecutive games where they have not been shut out. And now a timeout called by the Colts, or rather, not a timeout, 2-minute warning. Oh, man, I am all over the place tonight. I apologize, folks. I'll be back in a moment after this quick break, so stick around. The Patriots trying to get on the board. They trail by 17 right now, but that could change in a moment. Stay tuned. 2 minutes to go in this first half. A relatively quick first half, fast-paced to say the least, as it's 2nd and 1 coming up for New England, who are in the red zone for the first time tonight. Ball on the 13-yard line, and we have a penalty here. A couple of flags thrown, and it looks like a false start against New England, and it is. That's right, Beetle Sauce. I almost forgot about him. Yeah, I saw that, Jeffrey. The Bruins are shut down till after Christmas. Yeah, because of the COVID outbreak within the team. Good evening, Jay. Hey, welcome in. Welcome in. This is handed off. Bolden touched in the backfield, but he's going to escape. And he makes something out of nothing. A 3-yard pickup. Ultimately, it was Sadesco on the tackle. Sadejo, excuse me. As always, much appreciated for all of you tuning in tonight. Some Saturday night NFL, first Saturday night, or Saturday in general, game of the season. There'll be a couple next week, 2 games on Christmas Day. And then there'll be a Week 18 Saturday doubleheader as well. Can't complain about it. More days of football, the better. Jones dropping back, looking left now, fires over the middle. It's intercepted. It's intercepted by Darius Leonard. And he will be tackled at about the 3-yard line as the Patriots had a promising drive going. But it all goes to waste as the Colts pick off Jones. A pass Mac Jones would love to have back. 17-0 remains the score, in Indianapolis back with the ball. 1:43 remaining in the first half. Still a long way to go, Adam. Still a long way to go. I think this is actually Nick Quinn. I think Nick is just pulling a couple of jokes on us. That's all. Although who knows? We've had some I guess some weird stuff go on in streams in the past with people fooling around and some undercover accounts. I'm not sure who to trust at this point. I'll be back in a moment. Quick commercial break. Colts with the ball, leading 17-0. All right, welcome back. Sorry about that. Just had to quickly get something upstairs for my mom as we missed a one run as that was a first down picked up by Indianapolis. Going back to the Mac Jones interception, he was looking for Hunter Henry and underthrew it significantly. And Darius Leonard was right there to pick him off. 2nd and 1 coming up now. This is handed off. Nice hesitation move, and Taylor leaps forward for an extra few yards at the end of the play. First down, Colts. The time definitely becoming a factor at this point. Keeps on ticking. Colts holding on to their final 2 timeouts. Yeah, Adam, I agree. There's a lot of inconsistencies. Yeah, the Premier League is having similar issues too, with games being postponed, some still being played. Yeah, it's exactly, where do you draw the line? It's interesting as the Colts look to be perfectly content heading into the locker room with a 17-0 lead because they're going to let this clock drain out after a short gain for Taylor. And after 30 minutes of play, it's Indianapolis up on New England 17-0. Don't know if many saw this coming, but still a whole nother half to play. Coming up, it's the halftime report, some Saturday night NFL action. And the Colts with a statement first half, trying to keep it going heading into the third quarter. New England will have to turn it around. I'll be back with the halftime report in a moment as the Colts lead it pretty big. 17-0 the score, a 3-score lead over New England in this pivotal AFC matchup with big playoff implications. Welcome back into the halftime report, everybody. New England will receive the second half kickoff, but they trail big at the half. 17-0 is the score. Yeah, hopefully the Patriots can make a game of this. I agree, Adam. I still think they can, although it's just not. It was just not a good first half at all. I mean, everything went wrong, and actually, that was the first time the Patriots have been scoreless in the first half since 2016. So that tells you the story right there. Yeah, Quinn, I don't know. I don't know if Nick left or not. Yeah, he didn't respond to your I don't I don't know what he's talking about, but I assume he's just joking around. I have no idea at this point. I have no clue at this point. But how about the Colts defense as well as the special teams? 1 sack, 4 tackles for a loss, an interception towards the end of the half. Also had the blocked punt recovered for a touchdown, and it's been it's been a harsh welcoming for the Patriots because they have not been able to respond to the Colts pressure. I mean, on third down, New England have gone 2 of 6. Mac Jones himself so far, 8 of 11, 75 yards and interception. He's been okay. But that third down defense for Indianapolis has been big time. And I'll tell you what, it's just the Patriots. They haven't been able to get into any rhythm whatsoever. And the one solid drive they did have where they got into the red zone and it looked like they would at least get a field goal, of course, resulted in that interception. So it's it's really tricky for the Patriots because they have no momentum, absolutely no momentum on their side. Of course, if New England had gotten into the end zone towards the end of that first half, rather than Jones throwing an interception, I think definitely the momentum could have easily swung to New England's side, especially with them getting the ball to start the second half. But the problem is that interception has really killed any hopes of the Patriots gaining some momentum. So they'll try to get something going on the opening drive of the second half. But I'll tell you what, the Colts are looking good right now. What's going on, JT? Welcome in. Even though you are a Colts fan, I welcome you into the stream nonetheless. I appreciate you tuning in. And hey, your guys are playing a good game so far. And yeah, the Celtics did win, so that's good to see. That is good to see. But at the same time, hopefully the Patriots can turn this game around because the Patriots are a team I have much more faith in than the Celtics. But with the Celtics getting the win, the Patriots are the ones concerning me right now. We'll see what happens in the second half. I'll be back to preview it in a moment. And welcome back into the halftime report, everybody. 17-0 Indy in front. And for the first time in 5 years, the Patriots held scoreless throughout the entire first half. That really tells you the story. And yeah, I think a lot of people would share that sentiment, JT, that Mac Jones is and has been the best rookie quarterback this year. Although, as we get to the latter stages of this regular season, the spotlight will be even more so on Mac Jones and what he can do in the big games. And so far tonight, the team as a whole has just underwhelmed. And Mac Jones, in particular, with that interception, just a bad way to end that first half. But there is still time to bounce back. And despite the poor start for the Patriots offense in this game, great quarterbacks are capable of turning around a game even when it's not going your way. So we'll see if Mac Jones can make a couple of big plays happen and work a little bit of magic in the second half to get the Patriots back into it. But yeah, it is an opportunity here at the break for the Patriots to just talk things over, reset, and regroup overall and get ready for the third and fourth quarter. Because the fact of the matter is, there's still 30 minutes left in this game. Still a long ways to go in this one. So I truly do feel it's far from over. Credit to Indianapolis. The way they've been playing has been impressive. They've been smart on offense, and then their defense has just made some big plays that have certainly been key so far. Reminder that later this week, Monday, 5 Eastern time, the Raiders will take on the Browns. That was a rescheduled game. Was originally supposed to be this afternoon, moved to Monday evening because of COVID, and then the Thursday night game will take place at 8 p.m. Well, 8:20 p.m. kickoff, and that will feature the Titans and the 49ers. Should be a good one with big playoff implications on the line when those two teams meet. But for now, it's a quick break. After the break, second half as we head back to Lucas Oil Stadium. Welcome back. It's time for the start of the second half, and just reviewing the comments here in the chat. Yeah, I'm 100% with you, JT. I think the Patriots do need to abandon the run game. It simply hasn't been working. I mean, every time they've run the ball, it's felt like Indianapolis have been all over it. And I agree. Taking more shots down the field will be key to getting the Patriots back into this game. I want to see more of those deep passes because I know Mac Jones is capable of making those plays. And yeah, the Patriots didn't really take any gambles in that first half. You know, I guess that's understandable. But now in the second half, trailing by 17, you're gonna have to change something up to and make one big play here and again to really make a possible comeback and make this an interesting ending. Or if not, the Patriots will be looking at their first defeat since week 6 of the NFL season. So I'm with you on those points, JT. No doubt about it. Oh, geez, Adam, I did not know about that. Yeah, I don't. I'm kind of with you, Adam. I don't really. I don't really care too much for politics. I try to stay out of it too because it's just I don't have a whole lot of interest in it, and a big reason why is yeah, as you say, it's just it can get ugly, and debating with other people and arguing over that stuff. I just don't have time for that. I'd rather argue about sports than politics. So I yeah, I know people can definitely go overboard when it comes to taking political sides. So yeah, I don't really care for politics all that much, in all honesty. As it is a touchback. Patriots begin from the 25. We're underway here in the second half from Lucas Oil Stadium in Indianapolis. A handoff it is. See how much the Patriots stick to that running game as Brandon Bolden. Nope, Stevenson ultimately wrapped up. I still can't tell them apart. You would think now, with it being week 15 of the season, I could. The thing that trips me up is Bolden used to wear 38. He now wears 25, and Stevenson wears 38. That's what's tricking me up because I've always seen Bolden as 38, and I still haven't got that out of my mind. As that pass is complete to the sideline, Jacoby Myers with the catch, setting up third down and short. Well, the Colts defense tonight has made it 15 straight games with a takeaway. Of course, had that blocked punt return for a touchdown, a sack, and an interception as well. The Colts defense has come to play in this one. Patriots trying to turn that around here in the second half with a 3rd and 1 on the way. It could be a pass play here. Bolden is standing to the right of Mac Jones. 3 receivers wide, 2 to the left, 1 to the right. Jones drops back in the pocket, has great protection, but the pass is picked off. It's another interception for Indianapolis. And this time, the interception comes for Bobby Ukereke. And with 13:38 left in the third quarter, it's the Colts back with the football. And the night is just getting worse and worse for New England, isn't it? Oh, man. Mac Jones trying to find Bolden, but leaping in the way of that pass to pick it off was Ukereke. And the turnovers starting to really hurt New England at this point. All right, sounds good, Jeffrey. Sounds good. Have a wonderful rest of your night, man. Yeah, 100%, Adam. I'm with you there. I'm with you. Yeah, same story again as the first half, Adam. Another Mac Jones interception, and the Colts take over at the 20 of New England. Play action. Wentz zips it to Doyle, and he's met rather quickly by Kyle Duggar. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. And now it's up to the New England defense as the Colts have their largest lead against the Patriots since 2005. Wow, 14 games. That's how long it's been since the Colts have led the Patriots in a game by at least 17. 2nd and 10 from the exact same spot. 1 receiver to the right, 3 to the left. Standing in the backfield is Taylor. Wentz rolls right, buying time. It's nearly intercepted. Oh, man, Jackson had it. Could not hold on. That would have been a game changer right there, perhaps. But instead, Indianapolis stay alive this drive as it's 3rd and 10 on the way. Yeah, that's the thing about the Colts. That's the key word, unpredictable with them. Yeah, they can be a dangerous team. Can be a really good team. as we're seeing tonight, particularly their defense. But they just don't seem it doesn't seem that they're able to play with consistency. But maybe that'll change towards the final stretch of the regular season. Wentz is in trouble here. Wentz trying to escape but cannot do so. That's a sack, first of the game for New England. And it's Matt Judon along with Dietrich Wise making the play for the Patriots. It's big time from the New England defense. Just what they needed in that moment. And it was Wise who got his right hand originally on Wentz. And then he just couldn't get away at that stage. And so here comes the second field goal attempt of the game for Indianapolis. Here is Badgley. Is it going to veer right? Yes, it will. The field goal, no good, but we do have a penalty on the play. I believe that was a 41-yard attempt, which was sent wide right by Badgley, but wait a minute. It was actually a 46-yard attempt. Beg your pardon. And this might be against New England. Let's see. I'm not entirely sure. This is the verdict. It is. Yep. Offside call against New England. And it actually looked like after that sack on Wentz, he was exchanging words with Matt Judon. So things getting a little chippy here. Remember, these two teams had some epic matchups in the playoffs back in the Manning years, as Badgley will try again, this time from 5 yards closer, and he knocks it through. No problem. The lead extended for the Colts. It's now a 20-0 game. Mac Jones with his second interception of the night, and that led to another 3 points for the Colts. Something has got to get going for the Patriots offense. We'll see what they can do next, because the deficit is growing larger by the minute, it seems. Welcome back in. 11:49 left in the third quarter, and the Colts extend their lead. It's now a 20-0 advantage, as New England are still seeking their first points of the night. As Badgley will kick it off to the Patriots. Gunnar Olszewski back to return, and New England in some trouble, it has to be said. This will land in the end zone for a touchback. And let's see if Mac Jones can shake off interceptions on each of the last two drives and lead New England to the start of a comeback. Yeah, JT, exactly, man, exactly. Look at some key games in Week 15 of the season. Tomorrow we got Pittsburgh, Tennessee, as well as Baltimore, Green Bay, which should be interesting. And then New Orleans, Tampa in the nightcap. And then the rescheduled game to Tuesday, Philadelphia, Washington, should be an interesting matchup. Hand off to Stevenson. Stevenson plowing his way forward, and he'll pick up 5. Second down and 5 on the way for the Patriots. Thanks, everyone, for being a part of tonight's broadcast. Fortunately, it hasn't been a fun broadcast so far from my perspective as a Patriots fan, but still a lot of time left. Another handoff. Stevenson zigzagging through, and he'll be stopped 2 yards short of the first down. And it's been a New England team who struggled on third down tonight. Cannot afford to struggle anymore. Did that ball come out of Stevenson's hands? Yeah, it did. That was actually a fumble there, folks, but the Patriots did recover it. It was a sea of bodies, but that football was recovered by New England. Didn't realize at first that the ball did come loose. A nice punch out, but the Colts couldn't recover. Here we go, 3rd and 2, with the crowd making plenty of noise at Lucas Oil Stadium. And that should be offside as the flag is thrown. And this is going to be an automatic first down for New England, just what they needed. Overall, the Colts have been pretty good at staying disciplined and limiting their penalties defensively, but this is a big false start. Jumping the gun was Antoine Woods. Nope, that was 95, Taylor Stallworth. So, fresh set of downs for New England. They'll take it. Both Stevenson and Johnson, the fullback, in the backfield with 3 receivers wide. 2 to the left, 1 to the right. Jones dropping back to throw. Looking to his right. A pump and now release. And it's bobbled and dropped by Aguilar. 2nd down and 10 for the Patriots. Nets lost to the Magic. Love to hear that. Love to hear that. Second and 10 now from the 38. It looks like 2 receivers are lined up to the left and 1 to the right. Stevenson is in the backfield, and it will be handed off. But Stevenson can't get much up the middle. Knocked down by, it looked like, Al-Quadin Muhammad. We do have a penalty marker on the play. Yeah. Yeah, I know the Warriors won last night. Yeah, I watched it. I watched it. Listen, the Celtics, I don't want to talk about them, really. I know they beat the Knicks tonight, but Celtics are frustrating. 2nd down and 20 here for New England as the penalty was against the offense. Mac Jones drops back, buying time, throw caught, and it's taken out to the 35 by Aguilar. Tackle made there right away. Then another big third down for the Patriots. 3rd and 11 to be precise. Four receivers, rather three lined up, and Jones dropping back in the pocket. He's going to fire to the sideline. Aguilar with a great catch. Will forward progress give him enough? I'm not sure it will. He was immediately pushed out of bounds, and they're going to mark him a couple yards short ultimately. And I have to think Bill Belichick goes for it here. Yeah, that is big time play. As 4th and 1 is on the way for New England. And they're going for it. Right around midfield, Jones under pressure, airs it out, and overshoots Aguilar by a long way. And it's a turnover on downs for the Patriots. With 8:12 to go in the third, Indianapolis take over. Wow. All right, I'll step aside for a quick commercial break. Stick around. 20-0, Indy in front, and they're back with the football again as the Patriots offense cannot get clicking whatsoever. Twenty to nothing, Indianapolis leads, and the Patriots showing no signs of a possible comeback at the moment. It's been all Indy so far tonight. And once again, they are in possession. 1st and 10 from the New England 47. Play action. Over the middle, it's tipped and incomplete. J.C. Jackson with great coverage there. The pass intended for Pittman, who had a standout career at USC. And at this point, the Patriots, first and foremost, have to just focus on the defensive aspect, and hopefully the defense can stand up and make big plays, because Patriots really can't afford to concede any more points. Handoff up the middle. Taylor pushing through. He'll pick up about 6 right there. Yeah, I know, man. It's frustrating with COVID and stuff. It's annoying. That is I think everyone agrees with that. Hey, let's hope not, Adam. Let's hope not, but we'll see. We'll see. 3rd down and 4 now for the Colts. 2 receivers to the right and 1 to the left. Wentz will keep it. He's going to run forward and through contact is stopped just short. Jamie Collins is able to hold him down. This is going to set up 4th and about a foot. Although the Colts are claiming they got it. But no, clearly, based on the spotting, it's about a half yard short. And so here we go on 4th and 1. There's 7 minutes to play in the 3rd quarter. Indianapolis break the huddle, and here we go. Going forward are the Colts. The Patriots looking for a big stop. Wentz with a quarterback keeper, and he has the 1st down. No problem there. As the offensive line helped him out, and the drive is extended. Yeah, Wentz just going to the left side. Here we go. New set of downs from the New England 36. Wentz bobbles the snap, but will still fire it, and it's incomplete, tipped by Collins. The line drive sent right at Jamie Collins. Just didn't have enough time to react, or else it could have been an interception. Actually, looking at the replay, he did have enough time to react. It was just off his fingertips and incomplete. Little bit off to his left. Clippers losing to the Thunder and the Wizards beating the Jazz. Wow, that's a strange night in the NBA, it looks like. This is a run up the middle for Taylor. He'll get to the 30. As New England's defense swarmed him. And now there is a melee breaking out as the referees try to break up the situation. A referee went down as well. And Pittman was in the middle of it all. And he is losing his temper right now. Let's see what happened here. Oh, yeah. Pittman went head-to-head with Duggar. And those two went right at each other. And eventually Duggar ripped off the helmet of Pittman and pinned him to the ground. All off the ball there. So the emotion's starting to escalate. And yeah, that was quite the shoving battle between those two. They were going at it really from the start of that play. And of course, it's a dangerous situation for Pittman once the helmet comes off, and he was animated once he got back up to his feet. No, I do not, Nate. No. So obviously a penalty here. I gotta think. Will both of them be ejected? I think that would be fair. Certainly Duggar, because he ripped off the helmet of Pittman and pinned him to the ground. Let's see what the call is here. Yep. Yep, there we go. That's what I expected. So both Pittman and Duggar have been ejected from the game. I don't really think that's much of a surprise when all is said and done. Both players fiercely going at it, and in the end, they'll both take an early shower. Duggar and Pittman have been tossed from the game with 5:35 to play. Yeah, there you go, Adam. And so here we go with 3rd and 3 on the way for Indianapolis. Duggar will be escorted out. Pittman eventually will be forced to hit the exits as it's handed off to Taylor, and Taylor's met right away. Adrian Phillips was right there. It's a loss on the play. 4th down coming up for the Colts. Patriots needed that stop and got it. And with under 5 to play in the 3rd, the Colts will attempt a field goal. Michael Pittman's finally obliging and is being escorted out. He didn't want to leave the sideline as Michael Badgley will attempt this one from 48, but it veers wide left. The kick no good, and the Patriots have a lifeline. With 4:33 left in the 3rd, a field goal put wide left by Badgley has given the Patriots at least some hope. I'll be back after this. New England with the football, still seeking their first points of the game. Welcome back in, everybody. A reminder that Thursday night football this week will see the San Francisco 49ers take on the Tennessee Titans. Final Thursday night game of the season. Should be a good one. As we resume play, Patriots will start the drive, and that's a good start. Although we've seen a few good starts to drive this game, but it hasn't resulted in anything of note for New England, as they still have no points on the board. It was Hunter Henry with the catch, and the Patriots right away into Colts territory. Oh, Adam. Yeah, I mean, at least you admitted that one time. But yeah, my dad's the same way, as that ball is caught by Aguilar. He was absolutely sandwiched and seems a bit shaken up after the play. He's able to hold on as he walks slowly to the sideline. First down again for New England. Oh, man, he got hit hard right to the chest. He just kind of folded after that. I guess he wasn't particularly sandwiched, but that's helmet to helmet. That's actually helmet to helmet, looking at the replay from Darius Leonard, as a matter of fact. Wow, I'm surprised that went uncalled. Yeah, just drink Coke, exactly. Here we go from the 37. In the backfield is Ramondre Stevenson. Stevenson, the rookie, finds a hole and gets hit hard at the 31. It was Sendejo coming in to make the stop. Second down and 4 after the 6-yard carry for Stevenson. A low hit by Sendejo. Ball now with the 31 of Indy. In motion is Myers. He goes from right to left. One receiver on the far side. Jones dropping back. Pressure arriving. The throw is off in time, but it's incomplete. Intended for Jonnu Smith. Too far ahead, though. And it's 3rd and 4 for the Patriots with 2:33 left in the third quarter. Yeah, you can see what Mac Jones was trying to do. But the incompletion brings up a pivotal 3rd and 4. Ball to 31. Jones under pressure, over to his right, throws cross field, and Hunter Henry holds on for the catch. Wow. What a pass by Mac Jones, who comes up limping after the throw. Right as he was about to be sacked, went across his body and across field. That is an extremely risky pass, because there's always the risk of throwing a pick six in that scenario. But he knew what he was doing, and Hunter Henry able to hold on. First down, New England. Ball at the 23. Jones under pressure again, completes quickly to Henry once more, and Henry with a catch and run picks up 11. Another Patriots first down. Final minute 20 of quarter 3. Hunter Henry shifts to the right. N'Keal Harry, the receiver, on the left side. Instead, it's a handoff to Smith. Smith gets to the outside. Smith taking off, reaching out for the goal line, but he's just short, as a flag was thrown in the midst of that run by Smith. And it's coming back as the penalties against New England. That's a killer right there for the Patriots. Yeah, it was a hold. Yeah. Jacoby Myers just in the end tackled Sendejo. US won 1-0. Yeah, Hugo, I did see that. I quickly checked on the game moments ago and saw the goal. So yeah, solid win. I didn't really get to see much of the game at all, but win is a win. Just a friendly at the end of the day, as penalty is called and it's going against the Patriots once more. So this is absolutely killing the Patriots right now. 1st and 23 coming up, and Nelson Aguilar is now heading to the locker room. So it's not looking bright for New England and hasn't been all night. But I believe Nelson Aguilar will be evaluated for a concussion after that big hit he took earlier in the drive. Jones fakes the throw, spins around, and completes on the screen pass. And Brandon Bolden going to be pushed forward down to the 12-yard line. So a solid completion there. And that might be the final play of quarter 3. Aguilar into the locker room for New England. A key receiver out for now. And that will bring us to the conclusion of quarter 3. 45 minutes played, 15 to go at Lucas Oil Stadium. The Patriots still without a single point, trying to finally change that here. They're down 20-0. Are they still alive? We'll find out next. All right, we go to the 4th quarter. Patriots down 20-0. Ball on the Indianapolis 12-yard line. And the New England Patriots looking for the comeback. Carrying it out to the end zone is Jones, and he has Henry in the end zone. Touchdown, Patriots! And at last, on the first play of the 4th quarter, New England are on the board. The breakthrough score. It's now 20-6. Perfect pass from Jones, and Henry was making no mistake there. And here comes the extra point. Attempt from Nick Folk. Snap is good, hold is good, and the kick is in there for the extra point. All right, 20-7. Now your score. New England finally on the board. They've trimmed the Indianapolis lead to 13. And as Adam says, the comeback is on. I sure hope so. Back with more. We're just getting started in quarter four. Stick around. Back in Indianapolis, it's a 13-point game just like that. Points have been hard to come by for New England, but finally they have broken the deadlock and are on the board. First points of the game on that touchdown. Mac Jones to Hunter Henry, and all hope is not lost for New England. Still essentially a whole quarter to go. 14:55 remaining, and the Patriots can force Indy to punt here. All of a sudden, they get the ball with a chance to make it a one-possession game. Let's see what they can do as the kick is sent into the end zone for a touchback. A reminder that there will be an NFL Christmas doubleheader a week from today. Packers-Browns at 4:30 Eastern Time. And then at 8:15 in the nightcap, Indianapolis takes on Arizona. So the Colts will have back-to-back Saturday games. They'll get prepared for their Christmas Day matchup with the league's best team, I should say, in the Arizona Cardinals. Although the Cardinals did suffer a loss last week to the Rams, now a 10-3 record for Arizona. Handoff here to open up the drive, and Taylor will not get much of anything as he stood up by Matt Judon. 2nd down and 9. Oh, wow, Adam. Wow. So Clippers lost to the Thunder on a buzzer beater. Wow. That's crazy, man. Jonathan Taylor tonight, 22 rushes for 85 yards. Here's 2nd and 9 for the Colts. Play action. Wentz has pressure arriving, but the throw is caught. And a nice move at the very end by Indianapolis's wide receiver in T.Y. Hilton. He's been quiet overall tonight, but that was a big reception right there. Ran the crossing route, and no one was even near him when he made that catch. Dante Hightower forced Wentz to get it out quickly. He did, and did so efficiently, able to find Hilton for the first down and more. Ball now at the 46 as Indianapolis inch towards New England's half of the field. Another play action pass. It's tipped and intercepted. It's intercepted by Devin McCourty. The Patriots have the football. And with 13:25 to go, New England are in business, folks. Completely out of nowhere. The tip by Jamie Collins, and there was Devin McCourty to snatch it. And the Patriots have a chance to make it a one-possession game, folks. After the break, it's Mac Jones in the New England offense, back on the field. Stick around. All right, welcome back in, everybody. And all of a sudden, the tide is twisted. New England with the football down by 13 as Mac Jones throws on the first play of the drive, but incomplete as he missed Jacoby Myers. And Adam, all of a sudden, the Patriots are making things interesting. And it seemed for a little while like that was not going to be the case. That interception by Devin McCourty, just big time. And a lot of credit also has to go to Jamie Collins, who was able to tip that ball out of the air. He had to leap up to get to it, and that's what enabled McCourty to leap in there for the pick. Here on 2nd and 10, Jones throws to the left sideline, and it's incomplete to N'Keal Harry. Harry was covered tightly on the play, and 3rd and 10 on the way. As the fans at Lucas Oil Stadium once again getting real loud. 13-14 to go in this one. In a pivotal moment right now. David Andrews, the center, ready to snap. Patriots just 3 for 9 on 3rd down tonight. And they'll take up most of the play clock here before they get it off. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Here's the snap. Short pass in the flat. It's Brandon Bolden with the catch and run for the first down. And eventually spinning out of bounds. First down, New England. And that is big time right there. Great play call by Belichick. And so here we go as the Patriots move the chains. Ball on the 41 of Indy. Kendrick Bourne motions left. Five on the play clock. Ball is snapped. Handoff to Bolden, who flips it back to Jones. Jones to the sideline, but it's incomplete for Myers. The idea was there, but Myers just couldn't adjust in time as he lunged out. Tried to make the play, could not do so. This was very interesting because Bolden held on to it for quite a while before eventually tossing it back to Jones, who obviously had to release the pass in a hurry. And yeah, Myers was running towards the inside. Didn't expect the pass to go to the outside. And here's 2nd and 10. Looks like we have an injured player. So with 12:32 left in the fourth quarter, it's 20-7 Indianapolis. We'll step aside with an injury timeout. All right, welcome back from the injury timeout. What's good, Travis? Welcome in to the stream. I appreciate it, man. Hope you're doing well. It's been an interesting game, that's for certain. What's my favorite Christmas song? That is a good question, Adam. I'm not sure. I don't really have one off the top of my head as that pass is complete over the middle. And N'Keal Harry knocked down by Sendejo a yard short of the first down. Yeah, those are solid ones, Adam. Yeah, when I think about it, I don't really have a favorite, if I'm being completely honest with you. 3rd and 1 at the Indy 32. 2 receivers to the left and 1 to the right. But it looks like they're going to hand it off. They will. It's Bolden, and he stopped short. And 4th down is coming up. That is a big-time stop by Darius Leonard and company as Bolden just took it straight up the middle. But too much was in his way to get through. And here we go on 4th and 1. The Patriots pretty much need to convert it. In motion is Jakobi Meyers. Mac Jones dropping back to throw, and he finds Myers over the middle. A spin move down to the 21. And that was perfectly executed. A risky decision to go for the pass on 4th and 1, but it pays off. Myers was wide open underneath. And the drive continues for the Patriots. Ball now on the 23 of Indianapolis. Still a lot of time left. 10:40 to play. Jones hands it off to Bolden, who tosses it to Bourne. Bourne gets to the edge. He has some blocks, and Kendrick Bourne is to the 4-yard line. The ball did come out at the very end. And what are they going to call here? They're going to say he was down first. And once again, things getting a bit chippy on the field. Let's see the replay here. There he is down. Yeah, I think the referee's got it right there. Still a scary moment for the Patriots. Yep, he was down before that ball was popped out. No doubt about it. No controversy there. The current drive, 3.5 minutes for New England. 8 plays, 49 yards. 1st and goal from the 4. Play action. Jones in the pocket to the corner of the end zone, but it's too high for Myers. And 2nd and goal is on the way. 9:47 to play. Look at the ball control this half. 27 plays for New England, 161 yards, 13 minutes of possession. Indianapolis have actually been outplayed significantly this half as Brandon Bolden gets the carry, and he's down to the 2-yard line, setting up 3rd and goal. Another 3rd down for the Patriots as Xavier Rhodes made the tackle. New England well aware of how big these plays are. Here he lined up to the right, and on the right is, or rather on the left, and on the right is Myers. And now a flag thrown. It looks like someone from New England jumped the gun. Yep, offside against the Patriots. Very interesting. Very interesting, Adam. So the Patriots make it tougher on themselves. Instead of 3rd and goal from the 2, it's 3rd and goal from the 7. Jones dropping back, buying time, running out of it, spinning around, launching for the end zone, but it's too far for Henry. And do New England just attempt the field goal here? It looks like that's what they're going to do. Try to make it a 10-point game. Not ideal, but you'll take the 3 points if you can get it. Here we go, a 25-yard chip shot attempt for Nick Folk. Shouldn't be any issue, and it isn't. Nick Folk converts from close range, and the Patriots have scored the last 10 points of the game. It's now a 20-10 Indianapolis lead. A touchdown would have been huge. Instead, it stays a 2-score game, but it's now a 10-point game. Patriots, once again, will need to stop quickly. I'll be back with more. Stay tuned. Welcome back in, everybody. Well, Indianapolis has had some double-digit blown leads this season. In fact, they've had 4 of them. So it isn't all that surprising that the Colts, despite a pretty comfortable lead at one point in this game not too long ago, are now in a situation where things are a bit more uncomfortable. Return from Rodgers out to a 23-yard line. Look at J.C. Jackson, passer rating allowed tonight, 46.9. 2018, 37.7, second in the league. 2019, 21.8, first in the league. 2020, 61.6, which ranked 6th. And then this year, 39.5, that's first in the league. So here we go, 8:52 left in the fourth quarter. And once again, the Patriots in a situation where they can't afford really to let up any more points. Their defense needing to come up big. The drive will actually start from the 22, and this is Taylor breaking through, and he's going to spin forward all the way out to the 35. First down, Indianapolis. Really good run by Jonathan Taylor, one of the best running backs in the league. Just his second year as a pro. Looks like a veteran. 8 minutes left now as Indianapolis chew as much clock as they can. Hand off again to Taylor. He's going through the middle and eventually dragged down by, I believe, Collins. Second and medium for the Colts. Meanwhile, there is an injured New England player trying to get a look at that. By the way, Taylor now with over 100 rushing yards. A look at week 15. It'll be Saints Bucks in the Sunday night game. Then Monday, it's a doubleheader. Raiders Browns at 5, Vikings Bears 8:15, and then Tuesday, Washington takes on Philadelphia, and Seattle play the LA Rams, both at 7 o'clock. And then to get week 16 started, it'll be the 49ers and Titans on Thursday Night Football at 8:20. The weird schedule is due to the 3 games that were rescheduled because of COVID. One of them, Raiders-Browns, supposed to be played today, moved to Monday. And then the other 2, supposed to be played tomorrow, were moved to Tuesday. Yeah, I don't get it either, Adam. Here on 2nd and 4, it's Taylor again. He stopped a yard short. Van Noy made the tackle, and now he's getting into it with Nelson. It's been chippy all night long. The 2 teams clearly know what's at stake. Huge playoff implications here. And it'll be a big 3rd and 1 coming up for the Colts. For Indianapolis in the running game, 30 rushes for 160 yards, but no rushing touchdowns, it should be mentioned. 6:30 remaining, Hugo. Yep, 6:30 left in the game. Another carry, and the Patriots stop him short. Jonathan Taylor tried to get every inch he could. But the Patriots stop him short, I do believe. Let's look back at the replay. Yeah, I don't think he got it. That is a fantastic job as New England's defense stood him up. And now on 4th and 1, it looks like the Colts will keep their offense on the field. This is huge right here. Could really decide the ultimate outcome. Indy 2 for 2 on 4th down conversions. And it's a quarterback keeper, but he's going to be just over the first down marker. Wow. He got it. Carson Wentz just shifted over to the left, able to fight through for the first down. Wow. Well, that's a killer right there for New England. New set of downs, and the clock keeps on ticking. 5 minutes left. And New England trailing by 10. Now it looks like Frank Reich is going to call a timeout as the play clock was down to 3. That's their first of the half. New England still have all 3, something to keep in mind. And I'll step aside for the quick break. I'll be back after the timeout. .450 remaining in this game. The Indianapolis fans once again feeling pretty good about themselves as the Colts lead it 20-10 and a fresh set of downs. Look at that stat. 7.4 yards per carry on first down tonight for the Colts. That's really set them up nicely. Although, right as I say that, it's negative yardage on a first down run. Christian Barmore takes down Taylor in the backfield. Yeah, there's your answer, Hugo. So yeah, very, very similar, but slightly different euros and pounds. Yeah. Actually, it wasn't a loss. They say he did get back to the line of scrimmage, so 2nd and 10. It is for the Colts. 2 receivers wide, but we'd expect another carry, wouldn't we? Continue to chew clock, but it's another unsuccessful run. Jamie Collins right away getting to Jonathan Taylor. And that will be a loss of about 3 as Bill Belichick uses his first timeout. Well, last time Colts beat the Patriots, 2009. It's been 8 straight wins for New England over Indianapolis. Colts trying to end that streak tonight. That game back in 2009 ended 35-34. Peyton Manning and the Colts edging out the Patriots in what was a thrilling game. All right, 3rd and 14 with 4 minutes to go. Will there be a pass play here? Interesting play call coming up for Frank Reich. No, Wentz is going to run with it, but he's tripped up at the line and only gets about 2. So the Patriots do their job and use another one of their timeouts. So that's their second. And with 3:55 to go, they'll get the football back. Yeah, pretty much, Adam. But hey, it's not over till it's over, right? Gunnar Olszewski back to return for New England. Out to punt is Rigoberto Sanchez. He hasn't been needed that much tonight at all. Here is the punt, gets it off clean. Olszewski calls for the fair catch and makes it at about the 18. Just the second punt of the game for Indy. And with 3:48 remaining, Mac Jones and the Patriots offense basically needing a touchdown and needing to work quickly, trailing by 10. Here we go. The drive starting from the 17. 3:48 to play. 4 receivers wide for the New England Patriots. 3 to the right, 1 to the left. Myers pinches in. And here is Mac Jones buying time and completes over the middle. That's Kendrick Bourne with the catch of the 37. Great protection from the offensive line. It gave Mac Jones plenty of time. And New England will quickly move up for the next play. 3.5 remaining. 4 wide for the Patriots. Here's the snap. Jones, again with a lot of time, but he throws over the head of Bolden and out of bounds. Stops the clock with 3:16 left. Well, the Patriots in their last 7 games, averaging 32 points a game, 10 allowed. 155 rush yards, 5 turnovers. But tonight, 10 points, 20 points allowed, obviously. Just 81 rush yards and 2 turnovers. 1 timeout remaining, keep in mind, for New England. Here's 2nd down and 10. Mac Jones in the pocket, throws underneath, catch is made, and Willis throws down Myers. 3rd and medium with 3 minutes left. It looks like there's an injured Indianapolis player. Appears to be Stallworth. All right, so the injured player attended to, and it'll be 3rd and 6 with 3:05 to go. As I mentioned, it's a drive where the Patriots simply need to get into the end zone to have any shot at a miracle comeback late. From the 42, here we go. Mac Jones drops back in the pocket and fires a strike to Henry. A couple of flags thrown as Hunter Henry is brought down by Leonard. And who will this penalty be against? Yeah, Quinn, exactly. They're not even in range. So by the time they get into field goal range, it's too late to even attempt a field goal, I think. You got to get into the end zone, in my opinion. Technically, yeah, you could do a field goal, attempt an onside kick and hope you recover it, but I don't really think that's all that realistic. And the penalty is against New England. Or no, yeah, you're right. They're offsetting penalties. All right. So they're offsetting penalties. So we'll replay the down. 3rd and 6 once more. Look at the quarterback comparison. Mac Jones, 22 of 35 for 224 yards. Wentz has only thrown for 58. Yet the Colts lead by 10. It's been the running game that's led Indianapolis. Jones, deep downfield, has a chance and a leaping catch. N'Keal Harry. What a grab. And the Patriots are on the move. Oh my. That was an unbelievable throw and a great catch by N'Keal Harry, leaping up and coming down with it at the 15. A 43-yard completion. Jones to Harry. And Mac Jones got hit hard after the throw as well. Could that have been a roughing the passer call? No flags thrown. And how about that? The Patriots set up 1st and goal. In fact, N'Keal Harry all the way down to the 8-yard line, I should say. Mac Jones looking to his right. Throws to the end zone. Incomplete. Batted down right there by Kenny Moore. A big pass breakup. Here's 2nd and goal. .230 remaining on the dot. Yeah, definitely, Adam. But they got to take advantage now. They got to get into the end zone. They can't make that all for nothing. 3 wide. Mac Jones has time, but a throw off the mark. No one was really open in the end zone. Closest receiver was Harry. And here's 3rd and goal for the Patriots. Only 5 seconds came off the clock. Wow. What an ending here. What do you do on 4th? Well, let's see if we get there, Quinn. Here we go. 3rd and goal. Jones slings one to the end zone and slips it in to Henry for a touchdown. And the Patriots have made it a 4-point ball game. What a throw by Mac Jones. He threaded the needle. And with 2:21 left, the Patriots are within a field goal as long as Nick Folk converts the crucial extra point. That was a clutch drive right there, as the extra point is good. Nick Folk slips it inside the right upright, and the Patriots have now scored the last 17 points, and it's a 3-point ball game. And what do New England do here? You pretty much got to attempt. Do you have to attempt the onside kick? They have 1 timeout. They also have the 2-minute warning. I think you got to do an onside kick here. Wow, what a pass that was by Jones. I mean, that ball easily could have been tipped, but it was just the accuracy was just perfect. Able to slip it in there to Hunter Henry. This was a 20-0 game heading into the 4th quarter, and now the Patriots have made it a 3-point ball game. All of a sudden, they've come storming back in the 4th. Yeah, exactly, Quinn. There's not enough timeouts. So here we go. Onside kick it is. There's been 43 attempts this season, just 4 successful onside kicks. The Patriots praying here that they can somehow recover this one. It is Nick Folk attempting the onside kick. Usually that's Jake Bailey, the punter, who's responsible for kickoffs and onside kicks. But it's actually Folk out there to attempt it. So let's see. Oh, no, he's going to kick it. Wow, that's very interesting. So returns from inside the 15. That's a solid return for Hines. Wow, that was an interesting decision right there. I'm not sure if I understand it. Yeah, that was mind-boggling. So with 2:16 left in the game, the Patriots simply need to prevent Indianapolis from getting a first down. And even if they do, how much time is going to be left? Not a lot. It'll be interesting. Let's see. Drive starts from the 31. In motion is Ashton Doolin. He'll get the carry, trying to spin through, but McCourty stops him. He's helped out by Hightower. And the Patriots will now use their final timeout with 2:10 to play. Yeah, he does believe in his defense, but even so, I don't know. Well, if they make a stop here, if they make a stop here, that'll bring us down to the 2-minute warning. It'll be a third down out of the 2-minute warning. And say they stop them there, that could bring it down to about 1:15. That's when the punt would occur, and you'd get it back with about a minute 5 left. A minute 5 left. So it is possible. It is possible that they'll still get a decent amount of time on the clock if they can make Indianapolis go 3 and out. So here we go on 2nd and 8, 2:11 to go. A handoff up the middle, but Taylor's breaking free, and Taylor is going to take it deep into New England territory. J.C. Jackson trying to chase him down, but Taylor is into the end zone, and it's a touchdown, Indianapolis. And the decision to kick off rather than attempt the onside kick backfires on Bill Belichick. And with 2:01 to go, the Colts lead by 2 scores again. Wow. Well, Jonathan Taylor in the offensive line has been spectacular tonight, and that was a monstrous run. 67 yards, I do believe. The extra point is good, and the lead is 10. Once more for Indy. Yeah, I don't know about that decision by Belichick. And listen, they attempted the onside kick. A good chance they wouldn't have recovered it, and it would be the same situation. But you don't know. You don't know. With the kickoff, you're simply giving them the ball and hoping for a real miracle to try to get the ball back. But that's a real big gamble. And but with an onside kick, you never know if it's converted, if it's taken, if it's taken in the right manner by the kicker. You can get an awkward bounce and somehow recover, and you just never know with those. But Bill Belichick didn't even decide to attempt the onside kick. And look at that. Most scrimmage touchdowns in a single season in team history. Jonathan Taylor has tied Lenny Moore for the record with 19. Lenny Moore back in 1964 had 19. But obviously there's still, after this, 3 more games left in the regular season. So Jonathan Taylor is bound to surpass that record, I have to think. It's into the end zone for a touchback, and with 2:01 to go, it's all but over now as the crowd celebrates at Lucas Oil Stadium. I mean, I guess JA, but we got to get that number one seed in the AFC. And after the Chiefs beat the Chargers on Thursday night, you just can't afford to lose a game like this, as that's complete to Myers. And Myers knocked down a yard short of the first down, and that will bring us to the 2-minute warning with 1:54 to go. Were the Pats without any players? Yeah, Damian Harris. Damian Harris was out tonight with an injury, but other than that, they were pretty healthy for the most part. Yeah. Consecutive games with a rushing touchdown in a single season. Well, Taylor is up on that list because he now has 11. Record is 12. Danian Tomlinson set that record, as well as back in the day, John Riggins of Washington. Yeah, Yodny could just as well. Yeah, he is out too. That's right. Yeah, exactly, Adam. It was just the Patriots didn't start playing until the fourth. Well, didn't start playing well until the fourth quarter, and you can't afford to dig yourself a hole like that and expect to recover. As the screen pass is caught by Bolden, Bolden gets a couple of blocks. Bolden is out to midfield. Finally, the tackle comes from Leonard. 1:44 to play. No timeouts remaining for New England. Jones drops back, pump fake, now fires. Oh, man, and Harry got absolutely popped. It'll be 2nd and 10 with 1:27 to go. That was a brutal collision. Yeah, and Harry had no idea that hit was coming from Sendejo. And that's right to the head, too. I mean, that looked obvious. Need a mirror in the back to see the TV. Hey, unfortunately, I can't show the game because of copyright restrictions, but I would if I could. Can't run that risk on YouTube. 2nd down and 10 as Harry slowly walks off to the sideline, and Sendejo is also still down for Indianapolis. Well, when you raise the question, could Jonathan Taylor win MVP? You might have a case for him. Through the first 14 games, he's had 1,517 rush yards, 17 rushing touchdowns, 1,853 total yards. He's been an absolute beast week in, week out. At least one every stream, Quinn. I'm used to it by now. And so 1:27 to play. And Sendejo is up to his feet as he walks to the sideline with the assistance of the athletic trainers. Oh, wow, Adam. That's crazy. Mm. So we get ready to resume play. Patriots with the ball at midfield. 4 wide for New England. No timeouts. 1:27 left, and the Patriots trailing by 10. Snap comes with 7 on the play clock. Jones to the left sideline. Incomplete. Looking for Jacoby Myers. 3rd down and 10 with a $1:22 remaining. It's a must-have for New England. Olszewski and Myers lined up on the left side. Henry and Bourne on the near side. Jones looking for time. Scoop pass incomplete as it drops down. A near sack there for the Colts. Kwity Paye had his arms around Jones when Jones just got that pass off. Just barely got it off before his knee was down. And here we go. 4th and 10. Patriots needing to convert with 1:15 remaining. Mac Jones looking right. Throw to the sideline. Broken up. It's incomplete. And that will put a wrap on this one. The Indianapolis Colts are going to defeat the New England Patriots. After a couple of kneel downs, it will be final. Will I be doing baseball streams when the season starts? Yeah, Adam, I think I'll be doing a few. Yeah, I typically don't do a ton of MLB streams during the regular season just because it's such a long season. And, you know, when the MLB season starts, you got March Madness going on, and then the NHL and NBA playoffs start. So that's usually what I'm more focused on. But yeah, I'll still be doing some games. As we take a look at the updated AFC playoff picture, Kansas City 1 seed at 10-4, then it's Tennessee at 9-4. Patriots drop to the 3rd seed at 9-5. Baltimore 8-5. In Indianapolis, the first wild card at 8-6. The Chargers have the same record. Then Buffalo, the final wild card team, at 7-6. Cleveland, Cincinnati, Denver all have that record as well. All in the hunt, of course, as Carson Wentz kneels down and will do so one last time. And yeah, of course, J.A., unfortunately, it didn't go New England's way tonight, but they'll have to bounce back 8 days from now when they'll battle the Buffalo Bills in a crucial game in New England. As this one is all over. The final score at Lucas Oil Stadium. New England 17, Indianapolis 27. And yeah, Adam, Patriots still first in the division. However, it is a big loss because New England, last weekend, first in the AFC, dropped to 2nd after the Kansas City win on Thursday night, and now dropped down to 3rd with this loss, and could drop down further depending on games tomorrow. So a lot to keep an eye on in a closely contested AFC playoff picture. That will do it for my broadcast. I'm Samuel Reese saying good night, everyone. The Indianapolis Colts with a big win over the New England Patriots by a score of 27-17.